Just a heads up, guys. Certain predator has returned. I'm going to be playing a video, and I'll be right back afterwards.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My admission of guilt and my apology. When I was a stupid 17-year-old boy, I sexually messed around with my 9-year-old brother. I too had been messed around with, only much worse, when I was 7 by a cousin. So we're going to read this statement. It's been posted on all of these sites that are listed here in the comment section, but I thought I'd read it for those who hadn't seen these videos. There are some typographical errors. Just be smart enough if you read it on the comment sections to know what word I might have missed, or punctuation, or what have you. Statement from Bobby Ploss to all upset by me. Quite a few people in these comment sections were upset by me. I will honestly admit a couple of things. One, I'm sorry for everything I did to my brother, and in terms of upsetting these folks. Another thing is that I honestly don't understand what a victim of child sexual assault or abuse goes through. I have no idea. My mom was abused for 10 years as a young girl. For most of her life, she seemed to be pretty good. There were a few times she struggled, but I didn't notice anything that major. I was assaulted once when I was 7, like I mentioned. I didn't suffer. I'm over it. It was, a painful thing to think about for a few decades, but yeah. So, if you want to leave comments as to what a child sexual abuse victim goes through, I have no clue. And I have heard with the right therapy that you can basically get past it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But anyway, I am sorry for what I did to my brother. I am sorry for what I did in terms of hurting anybody in these video comment sections. So the statement goes as follows. I have reviewed the following videos. XJW Bobby Ploss admits he sexually assaulted boy, Jehovah forgave sin. What I'm reading to is in these comment sections. Child predators among us, our community, things not to do with a YouTube channel, winking our eye at sexual perversion, hypocrites and judges, and pissing Jehovah off, which was my video. And I've also looked at all the comments in their comment sections. I have thought about what has been said. I have looked at scripture, and despite the fact that only between 5 and 8 people understood and were supportive, the rest were unhuman, hypocritical judges. I have come to the conclusion that what I did to my brother 37 years ago was a crime. However, my brother and I worked it out, and he was fine with me for the entire 18 years remaining of his life. He and I were brothers and very close and loving friends to each other. In the videos on CSA that I deleted, my main reason for those videos was to support fixing CSA problem among religious faiths. I am deeply sorry that my confession hurt and triggered so much anger and pain. Please put it into perspective and realize that I was not the one that hurt you. What I did to my brother had been done to me, only worse. When I did what I did to my brother, I was a young, stupid boy of 17 in an extremely repressed cult, Jehovah's Witnesses. My dad did not believe in teaching kids anything about sex. Intercourse, masturbation, my sister's periods, etc. He said, you'll learn when you get married. I didn't understand sex at its basic level until I was 27 years old, and I didn't fully understand sex until I was 37 years old. Growing up, JW, all things sexual outside of marriage were strictly forbidden, and I knew nothing of these or how they were viewed in the real world until recently. I want to add something to this. My view as a Jehovah's Witness of the outside world is that everybody old enough to understand what sex was having any and all sex they wanted pretty much around the clock, like every day. You know, college kids, high school kids, married couples, unmarried couples, having rampant sex. That's what I learned growing up as a witness, that those outside of our faith were doing the sex stuff like constantly. CSA is wrong. However, my situation is a family matter that has been resolved and forgiven by my brother. The statute of limitations in Pennsylvania for something like this goes like this. The victim must file charges no later than 12 years from their 18th birthday. 12 years from his 18th birthday would have been 2003. He committed suicide in 2002. His suicide was caused by lifelong mental problems as a result of dangerous drugs my mom took when she was pregnant for him. I got over my assault from when I was 7 at the hands of my 17-year-old cousin. I am sorry that those of you who went through stuff refuse to or can't get past it. My mom suffered CSA from the age of 8 to 18 or so, and now at the age of 75 is for the most part fine. I only confessed because James 5:16 said to, and I might add that since leaving Jehovah's Witnesses, I'm trying to actually live by the Bible now and not by what I was taught. I wish all of you could get past your anger and look at the good in me, and not only the bad. The people in question have never watched anything but my bad videos. They haven't watched anything about me, anything about things I enjoy, or anything where I'm really trying to help people. I mean, I'm sorry for what I did. That's all I can really say. Most of you are not nice people, but that is your choice. I wish to move on and do as much good as I can, and worry mostly about me and my stuff. Love feels better than the hate most of you enjoy. Again, I am truly sorry. I don't know what else to say. Sincerely, Bobby.
Anyways, guys, I will be back in a few days to go a little bit further into this. You guys have a good day.